We're into the midweek, and at this point, the scorecard shows the US dollar out in front across the board. The buck has enjoyed gains against commodities as well, and believe it or not, even US equities are lower. Not much lower, of course, but lower is definitely a big deal when it comes to a market that has only been moving up for a decade. It should come as no surprise then to see the more risk-correlated New Zealand and Canadian dollars underperforming, with each currency also suffering on domestic fundamentals as well. Aussie has also made fresh multi-month lows, but has relatively outperformed in this group after having the benefit of an RBA decision that was more upbeat than expected early Tuesday. Kiwi data hasn't been great, which has contributed to this week's slide to 2.5-year lows, while Canada struggles with the worry over the fate of the NAFTA deal. More color should come from this front later today. This sets up what could be a busy one for Canada, as the loonie will already have its hands full with the Bank of Canada decision. This week's setbacks in the pound have mostly come from broad dollar demand and Brexit bumps, though a run of disappointing PMI readings haven't inspired much confidence. Meanwhile, on the US side, Tuesday's ISM manufacturing data came in way above forecast, resulting in the best print for this data set since 2004. Economic data hasn't really been much of a factor in 2018 with all that's been going on at the White House, but Tuesday's ISM print was something to look at. The euro has done a good job holding up into dips, and will take in some Eurozone and German services PMIs while looking ahead to a US docket that features the trade balance and some Fed speak. If we're to highlight one takeaway from the price action this week, it's this. The dollar has been in rally mode, but since US traders have come back to the desk post the long holiday weekend, there hasn't been much in the way of additional dollar demand. And into this week, the dollar had been starting to sell off after a nice period of outperformance. It's hard to say which way we break from here, but we also think it would be premature to rule out the possibility for another wave of dollar selling. That's all for now.